Good morning, children. Welcome to English explanatory class. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Actually, it's a first poem of our Wordsworth English Reader book. Now, I think you can guess the name of the chapter. Yes, you are right. It is The Wind by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, what is wind? Blowing of air in a particular direction is called wind. Though we can't see the wind, we can feel its presence. How? We see flags wave on top of buildings. We see trees and its branches and its leaves move. Our hair waves in the wind. We feel the touch of wind on our bodies and our clothes toss when they are sprayed to dry up. These are the examples through which we can understand that wind is there. In this poem, The Wind, there is a curious child who wants to know about the wind and asking some question to the wind. Children, I want you all to sit back and relax and just listen very carefully and enjoy and imagine in your mind what the child wants to say. The wind. I saw you toss the kites on high and blow the birds about the sky, and all around I heard you pass like ladies' skirts across the grass. Oh wind, a blowing all day long, oh wind, that sings so loud a song. I saw the different things you did, but always you yourself you hid. I felt you push, I heard you call, I could not see yourself at all. Oh wind, a blowing all day long, oh wind, that sings so loud a song. Oh you that are so strong and cold, oh blower, are you young or old? Are you a beast of field and tree, or just a stronger child than me? Oh wind, a blowing all day long, oh wind, that sings a loud a song. It's a very beautiful poem written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Robert Louis Stevenson is the poet of this poem. Who is a poet? A poet is a person who creates poetry. Robert Louis Stevenson was a Scottish novelist and travel writer. He is also the writer of the famous books like Treasure Island and Kidnapped and The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Look carefully at the poem that there are 3 stanzas. Why I am calling it stanza? A paragraph in a poem is called a stanza. That's why I am calling it stanzas. You can also notice that 2 lines are repeated at the end of each stanza. This repetition of lines is usually put by the poet for creating rhythm in the poem. Okay? Robert Louis Stevenson has written this poem from a child's point of view. He is here as a curious child asking the wind that is it a person or a thing, and he also wonders how the wind that tosses his kites in the sky has been created. In the first line, I saw you toss the kites on high. Here, I is himself the poet. He is asking the wind. In this poem, poet personifies the wind. The poet is here speaking with wind like he is speaking with a person. Here, the poet is speaking with the wind. first line, I saw you toss the kites on high. In the first line, the child or the poet watches the kites tossed in the sky. In second line, and blow the birds about the sky. The child is saying here, he also watches the birds to fly in the sky. Actually, the child is saying that he has seen the wind helping the kite and the birds to fly in the sky. And the third line, and all around I heard you pass. And the fourth line, like ladies' skirts across the grass. Here the child is saying that he also listens to the sound of wind like the rustling of ladies' skirts across the grass. He feels that many ladies are crossing the grass field and their skirts are making rustling sound when they touch the grass. The child feels that wind is all around him. Next line. O wind, a blowing all day long, O wind that sings so loud a song. Here, the child is saying that although he can't see the wind, but it is present around him, blowing all the day like it is singing a song, and its sound is too loud. In the second stanza, I saw the different things you did, but always you yourself you hid. Here the child is saying that he has already seen wind doing different things, but it always hides itself. The child feels that the wind does different things, but he can't see the wind. Next lines, I felt you push, I heard you call, I could not see yourself at all. The child is saying here that he feels sometimes the wind pushing him, or sometimes he feels the sound of the wind, just like it is calling him out, but he could not see it. O wind, a blowing all day long, O wind that sings a louder song. The child is here again saying that wind, you are blowing all day long and you are singing loudly. The last stanza. O you, that are you strong and cold? O blower, are you young or old? In the last stanza, the child is addressing the wind. O wind, you are very strong because I can feel you that you are pushing me. I can see that clothes are moving, birds are flying. That's why you are strong, and you are also very cold because I can feel your cool breeze. Next line. Are you a beast of field and tree, or just a stronger child than me? The child again asking, just tell me, are you young or old, or are you an animal who lives on the field or lives on the trees? Or maybe a child who is stronger than me because you can push me. That means you are stronger than me. O wind, a blowing all day long, O wind that sings a louder song. Again, the child is telling that wind, you are blowing all day long, and wind, your song is so loud. In this poem, the child wants to know from the wind that it is invisible, but the child can observe all those things that the wind is doing. As a curious child, the poet wants to know all this from the wind. Children, read this poem 2 to 3 times and try to understand each and every line of this poem. If you have any doubt, please clear your doubts in our next doubt clarification classes. Okay children, thank you.